So far, we have used NetBeans IDE to run our Java programs, but now it's time to move on to Eclipse IDE. Now, I remember I told you that we're going to go through all these features in here, but I felt it's better that I talk about all these features in the Eclipse IDE itself, not to create any confusion. Eclipse is the most popular integrated development environment used in the software industry to help build the Java projects. Eclipse is also an open source supported by thousands of contributors, and it definitely makes a perfect choice for developing Java applications as well as the Android applications. So why should we wait? Let's go ahead and download and install it. Go to eclipse.org and then click on download. We have multiple versions of Eclipse. By the time of this recording, Eclipse Neon is the latest one. So let's download it. My PC is 64-bit and that's why I'm downloading 64-bit version of Eclipse. Let's click download. Our download started. Okay, I have that downloaded. Let's install it. Run as administrator. By the way, I have moved my operating system to Windows 10. The reason why I mentioned Windows 7 earlier is because by the time of this recording, Windows 7 is the most popular operating system. And hence, I have told you how to configure your Java environment on Windows 7 operating system. It's exact same steps which you need to follow even in Windows 10. Let's move on. Click yes. We have Eclipse IDE for Java developers and an IDE for Java Enterprise Edition developers. We also have Eclipse for C and C++, so on and so forth. But what we want is either of this. Since we're in our future videos, we're going to get into Java 2 Enterprise Edition. Let's install that. Click on install. Accept the license, of course. Accept the license again. It's going to take quite a while. Click launch. You can give any directory that you wish. I'm going to give new Eclipse work directory under E drive. So this would be the place where all your projects would be residing. Click OK. If you're interested, you can go through these tutorials, samples, etc. But I would just like to skip. So here is the Eclipse, the most popular IDE for developing Java apps. Let's try to create a project. Click New. And what we're looking for is Java project. We have many different types of projects that we can create, but most of these are at the moment or not of any use. Select Java project, click Next. Give the project a name. First project. If you want, you can play around with these options. And let's finish. This will create a new project. Click Remember My Decision and click Yes. Here we have our project. Now right click on it, click on New, Class, give it a name, first Java program. Now the beauty of Eclipse Ide is that you can play around with these options. If you want main method to be present, then you just have to check this checkbox. Similarly, if you want to have constructors from superclass, obviously you don't know the term superclass as of now. You will get to know about it when we talk about inheritance, etc. But just take a look at this and have a glimpse of what it is doing. Let's click finish. So here we have our first program. Now here is a little surprise to you. Eclipse Ide is actually a lot easier than NetBeans IDE. As you can see, we have a menu item that is similar to a Word document. If you click any one of them, let's say source, and by just looking at these words, you would be able to figure out what it does. For example, you can generate getters and setters, etc. Obviously, we're going to be using majority of these functionalities pretty soon. Stay tuned.